Welcome back to the Coaches Show. It is a big episode, so we're going to jam through it. I'm Brian Stanley. Joining me is Terrance Harris of your Mission Prep Royals men's basketball program. Coach, a lot on the table this week. Let's start with what has transpired. Your league opener in the Mountain League. You took on the Arroyo Grande Eagles at Coed's Court to pick up the win. A big win for you to open the league. Talk about that one.
Yeah, that was a very important win for us, obviously getting off to the right start in league and just trying to position ourselves in the Mountain League as best we can, taking care of home court, but also just within the game within the game. It was really important for us to be able to make good adjustments and see how responsive our guys were when they got down, right? So just from a maturation standpoint and seeing our guys fight through some challenge and some hardship and some first half frustration was really important as well. So really proud of the guys, and obviously important first step. Also, the bigger picture, it was great for a great day for the program. We went 1-0 3 times with the freshmen and JV getting wins as well. So definitely the start we'd hoped for.
I feel like your team is seeing the tale of two sides in 2 games. You go back to the Chargers and Dos Pueblos. You took the first half, the Chargers took the second half. Then against the Eagles came out strong in the first half, and then the Royals came back in the second half. So your team is getting to see both sides of that ball and what it's like to come back from behind and pick up the win, and then what it's like to give the win away when you're up at the half.
Yeah, I mean, we got to work on consistency, right? And if you look throughout the season so far, we've had, in just about every game, we've had at least one bad quarter. And that's what it's mostly come down to, having a bad quarter every game. And so what we've got to work on is when we've got a bad stretch, a 2-minute stretch that doesn't go our way, that doesn't turn into 4 or 6. And I think that's been the biggest challenge so far. And these are growth issues, right? It's finding ways to stay focused on the details, finding ways to stay engaged, even when maybe your shot's not falling or, you haven't gotten into a rhythm offensively, right? We can't let that dictate how our energy and effort manifests on the defensive side. Even if you're struggling on the offensive side of the ball, which we've done in each of these games when we had those lulls, if we're playing defense and competing on the defensive end, we keep ourselves in the ball game. In the second half against the Arroyo Grande, I thought we did a really good job defensively, and that actually got us going on the offensive end. And that is something that's really important for our guys to grab onto, that we let our defense be our guidepost and let the offense calm. That will help us tremendously. If we can have that kind of mindset, it'll help us with consistency as well.
And then tonight you have the Nipomo Titans at their home court. You've seen them a handful of times in the early years of Max Preps. That's how I refer to it, because that's as far back as I can go, playing back as early as 2004 until you got into league last year. You were 0-4 until the league play set in, and now you're 2-0 in league play against the Titans last year, and you're looking to go 2-0 in league in Mountain League play right now as you face the Titans to go 3-0 against them in Mountain League play. Talk about tonight's matchup and the 5-8 Titans and what they bring to the table against your squad.
Yeah, Nipomo is a squad that's coming off being in deep run in CIF last year. So guys that have tasted success and know and understand what that looks like. They've got a few fellas that can play. A couple guys that come back from that team last year that were a handful for us. So they're a solid squad, and Coach Akeda is always well prepared. He's the guru of getting film. So he's probably got every one of our games. We've only played 6, but I guarantee he's watched each of them in their totality, and he's ready for the type of stuff that we like to do. But we like the matchup. We're excited to play another league game. We've got to take care of business, make sure we protect the 3-point line, make sure that we are playing that stout defense that I was just talking about. And then we got to make sure we don't let Lewis or Luca really get moving on us. And those guys can get hot and get going, and we've got to do a good job defensively against them.
Well, Coach, unfortunately, every team you play can scout you real easily, thanks to Prep Sports Network. And let's talk about Prep Sports Network and Mission Prep, because we've joined forces this year to present the Christmas Classic on streaming all 32 games, the dunk contest, the 3-point contest. Those 32 games include the championship, the consolation championship. We're going from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and beyond, 4 days full of basketball. We have 16 teams lined up, Coach. Let's break this down just a little bit for our fans.
Yeah. Christmas Classic, man. As I said yesterday on the Twitter, it's the most wonderful time of the year, right? We're excited to be hosting some outstanding teams. We're also excited to be able to present it via Prep Sports Network live streaming, so that folks that can't travel to see their teams play still get an opportunity to watch their kiddos. San Luis Obispo is in for a treat. You know, the city, if you like hoops, you're in for a treat. And people that really know and understand basketball, they get excited about this tournament, because they realize and recognize that there's some significant talent that's coming through the campus, and they get a chance to be a part of it.
Let's just break down some of these teams. I'll just throw them out there just real quick. Cherokee Trail, Capital Christian, Sagemont, Seattle Prep, Clovis North, local team of Atascadero, Heritage, San Marcos from the Santa Barbara area, St. Joseph from my hometown of Santa Maria, Independence, Bishop Montgomery, Cardinal Newman. Your team obviously is in the tournament. Cardinal Newman, Saugus, Bellarmine out of the San Jose area, Mission Hills to wrap them up. So those are the 16 teams. Coach, if you're local and you want to get tickets, how can fans go about getting tickets?
Yeah, everything's on our website, mpchristmasclassic.com. The schedule will be updated every 5 minutes there. Keep up with us on Twitter. Mission Prep Christmas Classic is on Twitter. The Prep Sports Network will be tweeting and keeping us up to speed, Twitter and Instagram, I guess. But yeah, that website, mpchristmasclassic.com. That's where we'll keep everything up to date, whether it's getting tickets or just knowing what game times look like or anything else. That's the ticket.
And we've arranged with Kevin Hitchin. The games are going to be streaming on YouTube, on our YouTube channel of Prep Sports Networks, and then on our website, prepsportsnetworks.com, as well as the Mission Prep Christmas Classic website, MP Christmas Classic. Twitter feeds for you. The Mission Prep Athletics Twitter, MPC_athletics. The Christmas Classic is MP Xmas Classic. Prep Sports Networks is the Prep SN. I'm Stanley on Sports. Coach, you are, what's your Twitter?
Oh, MPCPT. MPCPT, like Mission Prep Poly T.
And we're going to, that would cover all of us. So we'll get all that information out to you. All games covered live. There will be a playlist that the new game will just drop in. You'll have to refresh. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of you. Coach, any final words? Actually, I want to throw one more at you. Let's talk about your matchup against Saugus to kick things off in the Christmas Classic.
Yeah, you know my mantra. I literally haven't started digging in to that matchup, and we will tonight. But we wanted to keep our focus on Nipomo, respect that opponent, make sure we're prepared and ready. I do know that Saugus is a really strong team. They're in that little valley area just north of Los Angeles, right before you get in the heart of LA. They play in a good league and play against a bunch of great competition. I know that this fall they were a team that was projected to be one of the top teams in that area. They were usually top 10 in some of the rankings for that area, behind schools like Sierra Canyon and Harvard Westlake. I mean, so It's a legit squad with a couple of college players on that roster. So we've never. I don't think we've ever played against them before. I don't remember playing against them. But I know they'll be ready to roll. Coach Manzano is a great guy, hard worker, and I'm sure he'll be ready for us.
So it's your tournament. You didn't set yourself up for, kind of an evenly matched first game, maybe a little favor on your side. You
No, man, with the integrity of the tournament, we try and create the best tournament that we can. And
yeah.
It's not about anything we get, we're gonna have to earn. And that's our mentality coming into this tournament. We know it's gonna be a really tough stretch of four games. And I want the guys to have to go out and earn it. We're gonna get in that championship bracket, then we got to go out and earn it just like everybody else. And to me, that just keeps the integrity of the tournament as well. Guys come a long way to playing a good tournament, and we're going to do our best to make sure that we're presenting them with the competition that they deserve and expect.
No free shots.
No way.
Any final words before we wrap this one up, Coach?
No, just looking forward to a lot of basketball. The kids are out of school, so I told them, hey, you get to be basketball players for the next few weeks. So a lot of basketball in a short stretch, and we're looking forward to it.
Tonight, 6:30 p.m., live from Nipomo High School, the Royals take on the Titans on PrepSportsNetworks.com, PSNtv. And then this weekend, starting at 9 a.m. on Saturday, and then continuing on Monday at 9 a.m., the Mission Prep Christmas Classic with PSNtv. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back soon. Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Brian.